Welcome back. Super Tuesday will be like nothing we've ever seen before in an election primary day. Democrats talk big on the Supreme Court, and the Senate Majority Leader won't budge on election security. All things we'll talk about this morning with Democratic political consultant Porter McNeil and former Rock Island County Republican Party Chair Bill Bloom. Always great to see you guys. Welcome back.
Good to see you, Jim.
Good to see you.
Let's start with election security. Legislation passed in the House of Representatives to protect the democratic process isn't going anywhere in the Senate. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell refuses to introduce it in that body. Republicans rely on the argument that there is no evidence a single ballot was impacted in the last election. Now, former special counsel Robert Mueller told Congress last month that the Russians would continue to interfere with the American system and went on so far to say, quote, they're doing it as we sit here. Furthermore, hackers at the well-known conference DEF CON had little trouble penetrating voting machines, yet there is a prototype they couldn't penetrate, one that could be utilized if McConnell removes his roadblock. Bill, I start with you. What is the point of doing nothing in the Senate?
Well, I don't think, well, the Senate is probably waiting until they have some input into what the actual voting law should be. The administration has not done nothing. The Department of Homeland Security in 2017 did identify the election structure as strategic to the national interests of the country, protecting it from manipulation. And the administration does have funds out there for states that need to upgrade their voting infrastructure to actually draw on those funds and improve their structure.
Porter?
Well, listen, I think, the Mueller report said that the Russians infiltrated 50 states. They made an effort, some successfully and some not successfully. It's a national threat to our national election security. I think, hopefully the House and the Senate will put politics aside and forge a bipartisan coalition to pass something to secure our election landscape. A lot of the local communities and states need the national commitment. Some of them don't have the resources. Some of them aren't as strong as others. But I think it's enough of a threat. We don't want to see a second presidential election in doubt, in jeopardy, and with questions about our security. I don't think it's
Bill,
worth
I
it.
saw you sort of nodding your head to the bipartisan comment that Porter was saying. Is there a need for, I guess, a unified system nationally at this point, with letting states do it on their own, that maybe we have these discrepancies? Some might be weaker than others, more vulnerable?
Well, there's a constitutional issue that I think that falls into the realm of the right of states
sure.
to handle. But I think if when a law was sent to the Senate, if Republicans and Democrats had maybe collaborated on creating what they think is a bipartisan solution, I think that would probably get a more sympathetic ear from Senator McConnell.
Let's move on to the next question. Some Democrats are talking tough when it comes to the Supreme Court. Senator Dick Durbin is among a group to file a brief urging the court not to hear a case regarding a gun law in New York State, though they went so far to warn the court to heal itself or risk being restructured. Now, some presidential candidates on the Democratic side promote the idea of what they call packing the court. Pete Buttigieg is one who has an idea to have 15 justices on the court. Now, liberal Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg herself says 9 is a good number. Porter, how much are Democrats playing with fire on this issue, considering the Supreme Court was an issue that rallied Republicans in the last presidential election, arguably turned Pennsylvania in favor of Donald Trump?
Well, sadly, the Supreme Court has been politicized. The Democrats have to be wary that if they add numbers of justices under a Democrat president, and then they could add more.
Republicans will have to do the same thing when they're in power.
On the other hand, the Democrats don't need a lecture from Mitch McConnell. He changed the Supreme Court from 9 to 8 when President Obama wanted Merrick Garland, and he did not honor the president's nominee. So, we've seen this politicized too much.
Sure. But are Democrats playing with fire by making the statement now basically that could rally Republicans, I guess?
I think Democrats would be very energized because they're still smarting over the Merrick Garland a couple of years ago.
Bill?
Well, he didn't really change the number of justices. He just denied the opportunity for
Well, yes,
an outgoing president to
but he's also said recently that
a conservative with a liberal.
He said if the same thing happened next year, though, he would not hesitate to put in a justice himself there. So he's walked both lines here now, Bill.
I think the Democrats are seriously playing with fire when they talk about messing with the judiciary. I mean, we've got 3 divisions in our government that people look at for checks and balances. When Democrats say they're basically going to neuter the judiciary by packing the court, I don't think that's, particularly when you're looking at that middle third of the country that kind of likes things the way they are, I don't think you're going to get a lot of sympathy there.
It would be a drastic change for sure. Democrats might narrow the field of presidential candidates before the Iowa caucuses somewhat through the debates and the changing threshold they're having. There are 23 in the race today. Those who survive that far will be in an all-out battle for delegates on Super Tuesday. 13 states will actually hold primaries that day. That's incredible. California is a big prize. Kamala Harris would like to win that one, surely being from California herself. Texas, another big one. Beto O'Rourke and Julian Castro, their favorite sons there. Massachusetts for Elizabeth Warren. Colorado, maybe giving Michael Bennet the upper hand there. Super Tuesday in the past has been a knockout punch in the past to at least get down to maybe 2 or 3 candidates. I guess how does it factor next year with such a large field? Porter, you're being the Democrat
Well,
here.
you are asking me to look way ahead. In the
Crystal ball here.
There are so many sweet corn festivals between now and then you've got the Iowa, South Carolina, New Hampshire, and Nevada, which will shrink the field, all 4 of those races.
Well, some people might, some of those candidates might hold on that aren't doing something polling
Sure.
now particularly well, but
Sure.
they can hold on because those states can give them a
Right.
bunch of delegates and then maybe give them new momentum.
Yeah, so I'll look ahead and I'll say the Super Tuesday does provide a chance for a knockout and also a massive launch for somebody who does well, but it puts a premium on the campaign and the candidates who have the energy, the media, the momentum, the ability to run simultaneous state field operations. It's a huge resource challenge, and by late February, I'm imagining many will be out of the race and have a difficult time competing simultaneously, which favors the big names and the big money.
Well, I'm saying, like,
candidates.
I'm not saying the 23 are going to be there, all 23 at that point for Super Tuesday, but if you're down to like 5 or 6, is that really going to make a difference between those 5 or 6?
Well, certainly if among those 5, 1 or 2 wins 2/3 of the states that day, that's a huge momentum builder. So it can be a great momentum builder, or it can crush somebody's momentum if they come in 2nd or 3rd.
Bill, I know you're not a Democrat, but Republicans could be facing this in 4 years from now, potentially. If there's, if Trump wins re-election, there's going to be Republicans battling on Super Tuesday. Just in terms of that sort of dynamic, how do you see the change in Super Tuesday?
Well, from the standpoint of the Democrats in Super Tuesday, I
Such
think
a large field, yeah.
it's a very large field. I think probably, I speak for virtually every Democrat, they'd like to see fewer candidates in the race, and I think Super Tuesday will trim that down a little bit. What I'd like to see is a more moderate direction, and maybe as you get fewer candidates, there won't be this continuous tilt to the left as far as social policy goes, and a complete ignoring of foreign policy in the Democratic platform.
Let's talk a little foreign policy before we go. Israel took the extraordinary step this week to bar 2 American congresswomen from entering the country. That's at the urging of President Trump. The congresswomen are Rashida Tlaib of Michigan and Ilhan Omar of Minnesota. Both are outspoken and both are Muslim and outspoken critics of Israel who support the movement to boycott the country. Now, Israel reversed its decision regarding Tlaib, but she now says she won't go to Israel. Support of Israel has typically been bipartisan. How much is the relationship with Israel being turned into a wedge issue for next year's election, do you think, Bill?
Well, I think all Trump was doing with his tweet was basically letting Netanyahu know that whatever he wanted to do was okay with him, that he wasn't going to push back if he said no. The 2 congresswomen were going over, they weren't part of a larger group, they weren't part of a trade delegation. They both are on record supporting divestment of investments in Israel and even sanctions against Israel. And so Netanyahu was within his own rights to be able to say, I can't let you in. Now, the fact that he reversed it and allowed Tlaib to come in and visit her grandmother in the West Bank, if she agreed not to participate in demonstrations, I think that was perfectly legitimate, a very, very nice, accommodating position for Netanyahu.
Do you see it as a wedge issue, though, or no?
I think I'm puzzled by people who vote Democrat but support Israel. I think the Republicans have consistently supported the right of Israel to exist. They've supported it in terms of its national defense. And so I don't think it'll be a wedge issue. But it will be a wedge between Republicans and Democrats. But
Well, that's what I mean by it.
I think this situation has united the Democratic coalition in favor of their right to go to Israel, and I think it's a statement of weakness by Israel not to allow members of Congress there. If you feel so strongly about your ideals and your values and your country, you should welcome them and try to educate them and try to persuade them. That's a sign of strength,
and
not denying someone access.
And AIPAC, the Israeli
Right,
Political Action
AIPAC,
Committee, are actually
right,
against that
yeah.
decision as well that has been made. Bill Bloom, Porter McNeil, always great to get your take on the issues. Appreciate it. Thanks.